Every farmer understands that to get optimum yield from every crop that is being produced, one of the major factors that you have to consider is weed management. If you cultivate your crops and you leave your field to be full of weeds, that means the yield that you are expecting is going to reduce. The best time to control weeds on your field depends on the weed species and then the growth stages of your crop. Looking at this rice, it's at a stage that weeds need to be controlled, and so I just want to share with you some of the effective and the best times that you can control your weeds when it comes to rice production. Number one, now you have pre-emergence. Before you plant your crops or before you start with your cultivation, you need to control weeds. I mean, the pre-emergence, you spray herbicides on the field so that it will kill all the weed seeds on the field, preventing weeds to germinate. It is very, very important. The second point is that is early post-emergence. That is after planting. And now rice, you can plant it direct or you can do transplanting. So 1 to 2 weeks after planting. Now depending on the weed growth, you need to control weeds 1 to 2 weeks after planting. That is from 7 to 14 days after you have planted or transplanted your rice. It is very, very important. If you want to get the optimum yield, it is very, very important to control your weeds on the field. So after that, you need to also do your third weed control. That is when your crops start tillering. Now you see the rice at this stage, the tillers has been developed a lot, and then some are yet also coming up. So if you look at the field, there are a lot of weeds on the field. So at this stage too, it is very, very important that you get selective herbicides to control weeds on the field. If not that, now there will be competition with the weeds for nutrients in the soil. So after this stage, I mean that's the tillering stage, that you do another weed control. You can also do another weed control before your panicle initiation, and before the panicle starts developing. You at that stage to the rice requires a lot of nutrients. So at that stage the rice will demand the plant will demand a lot of nutrients from the soil. So in that case, if there is so much weeds on the soil, now there will be competition with the weeds and the plant. So it's very, very important that you control your weeds on the field before the panicle initiation. So at that stage, there is too much demand for nutrients by the plant on the soil. The controlling of weeds in rice is very, very important if you really want to get your optimum yield that you are expecting. Now there are certain parts of weed control or certain stages of weed control or the production of rice that you have to avoid controlling weeds. One, if the field is in a flooded condition, it is not advisable to control weeds because you might be throwing away your money, because the water or the flooded area can wash away the herbicides that you've applied. And again, you see, at this stage of the production of the rice, it is not also advisable to apply weedicide or herbicide on your field, because this is the reproductive stage of the rice. That is why I said that you have to control your weeds before your panicle initiation. If you see this, the rice, the panicles has fully developed, and now it is at its reproductive stage. So if you apply herbicides here at this time or at this stage of the rice, you are going to stress the rice, thereby reducing the yield that you are expecting. So at this stage of the rice, it is not advisable to apply weedicide or herbicide on your field. Remember to monitor your field regularly and adjust your weed control strategy according to your weed growth and then rice development. Additionally, you have to also practice integrated weed management system such as crop rotation, water management, and other cultural practices. Reduce pressure in using herbicides on your field. So this is the little that I want to share with you, as to how to control your weeds on your field. I mean, the best times you can control weeds on your field to help you optimize your yield. My name is Samuel. Do well to subscribe to Farm with Samuel on YouTube, and also follow us at Dale Samuel Agriculturist on Facebook. Join us. Let us plant today and harvest tomorrow. This is Farm with Samuel.